We are in the kitchen on Wake Up Nigeria for a Monday. We have joining us Chef Joy from Kitchen Delight. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, so what delights me in my kitchen are sweet things. I like cooking sweet things. I like seeing sugar, I like seeing flour, even though my doctor should not be watching this. He says no more flour for me, but it's fine. I will be here with you as you create this deliciousness this morning. What are we making?
Okay, we are making banana bread.
Banana bread, okay. Yeah. All right, so I love the idea of banana bread. They say it's healthier than just average cake. Is that true?
Well, maybe because of the incorporation of fruits.
Okay, but
basically, I'm a lover of banana bread. Most people that have tested what I bake say I shouldn't call it banana bread. It's actually a cake, but in the right context, it's banana bread.
Okay, so this is cake then. This is cake, so it's not as healthy as people are saying. All right, but we can get away with it, especially with these delicious ingredients right here on Wake Up Nigeria. So let's talk ingredients. Now, what do we have on display?
Okay, for our dry ingredients, we have our all-purpose flour. We have our sugar, our refined sugar.
Yeah.
Then we also have our baking soda.
And baking soda. That's right here.
Yeah, we have our baking soda and baking powder.
Baking soda, baking powder.
Yes.
Yay.
Then we have...
Why both? Why both baking soda and baking powder? It doesn't do the same thing.
Yeah, they do the same thing, but I just love the mixture. Yes,
okay.
I love the mixture.
So if I have baking soda, I don't need baking powder, but
no,
if I have...
I would have preferred to use baking powder instead of baking soda alone.
But what's the difference? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what the difference is? They look the same.
Okay.
In terms
They're both
of texture?
rising agents.
Yeah.
They're both rising agents, but the baking soda has more volume. Okay. So it's just like when you're using salt. You know, there are some different types of salt.
Okay.
There are some that come very dense when it comes to taste.
All right. All right. So, Chef Joy, you need to enlighten us. What else do we need? We have eggs here?
Yes, we have the eggs, we have the bananas, we have the vegetable oil, we have the butter, we have the flavors.
So these flavors now, we have coconut flavor, banana flavor, and vanilla flavor. Why all three?
Like I said, I'm always different. I love to have a blend of varieties.
Wow. Okay.
So you can actually use one of the three, but I prefer, in fact, I have other flavors like almond flavor and the rest.
Almond?
Yes.
I didn't say almond too.
No, there's
goodness me. All right, so some people say that, just having the real original banana is enough for the flavoring to come out. But you want to boost yours a little?
Yes, just to, have this feel. This,
aroma.
Yes.
Okay, all right, no problem. So what are we mixing first?
Okay, the wet ingredients. I'm going to be mixing the butter and the sugar first.
Butter and sugar?
Yes.
Go into the bowl.
Yeah.
That's a lot of butter, by the way. So that's like 1 cup of sugar, or is that 2 cups?
No, this is actually 1 cup.
1 cup of sugar.
Yes.
And 2 cups of butter.
1.5 cups of butter.
Okay, 1.5 cups of butter.
So I'm going to blend them together.
All right.
Yes.
And that's going to take quite a bit of time. I know blending sugar and butter together can be a lot of work, but I know that Chef Joy has it covered. And while she does this, we're going to take a quick break. We have a lot more coming your way. It's Wake Up Nigeria. All right, then Chef Joy is in the kitchen with us on Wake Up Nigeria this morning. We are making banana bread.
Yes.
A very sweet treat from Kitchen Delight. All right, so far we've mixed the wet ingredients. If you missed it earlier on, our wet ingredients include butter, eggs, and what was the next?
Vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil.
Sugar.
Yes. Oh, sugar, yes. Well, sugar is dry, but...
It's a dry ingredient, but it just helps soften the butter.
And it actually worked. The butter looks really nice and combined, but this is margarine, right? This is margarine. Yeah. Now, for banana bread, you're mixing the wet ingredients first.
Yes.
And not the dry.
No, the wet ingredients first, because this is what actually takes time, more time.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
What do we add now?
Okay, right now we'll be adding, by the side we're smashing the bananas.
Okay.
Then I'll be adding, already in here, we have the all-purpose flour, baking powder, and baking soda. Mixed together. So I'll be putting them in batches into the wet ingredients.
Okay. But Wait, this banana, is it going in now or is it going in after
going
this?
afterwards.
Okay,
yes.
so I will keep mashing this as you pour in this. How many cups of flour are we talking now?
Yeah, this 2.5 cups.
2.5 cups of flour.
Yes.
Okay.
Same equation as the butter.
2.5 cups of flour, 2.5 cups of butter.
Yes.
1 cup of sugar.
Yes.
All right, fantastic. Those are the ingredients on your screen. You can try this at home yourself if you have these lying around anywhere. Flour, sugar, bananas, milk, butter, vegetable oil, eggs, flavoring, and baking powder. Well, there's a combo of both baking powder and baking
soda here
today. So now, for banana bread, I always thought like you use like 200 bananas to make one loaf. But I'm only seeing, what, 4, 5 here?
Yes.
Is this enough?
Yes, because the banana is actually sweet. So I wouldn't want it, because of the sugar in here,
Okay.
I wouldn't want it to be excessively sweet.
Okay.
Yes.
I always assumed there was more banana than flour inside banana bread. I don't know why I assumed that.
Well, it depends on how you want it, okay?
Okay, all right, fantastic. I just always hope with these bananas that they're actually sweet ones and they're not the sour type. How do you know? Another question, can you use plantain for banana bread?
Oh, I actually have plantain bread as one of my variants of bread.
Oh,
So, but
okay.
this is actually banana because we are using banana as one of the sweeteners here.
All right, did you save this banana for something? Dressing?
No, we can add it.
Okay, let me add this one now. So we had about 5 or 6 average medium-sized bananas here. I'm just mashing them in with a fork while you combine the flour, baking soda with the butter, sugar, vegetable oil, and what else has gone in there?
The flour now.
Flour, of course.
Yes.
All right.
So after this, we'll be putting the milk.
So you said batches. Flour goes in batches. Why exactly do you put it in? Why can't I just dump everything in?
Actually, if I was to do this, I would do it at once.
Okay.
But for those people who are just, starting or trying it out for the first time, it's always advised to do in batches to avoid lumps.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Fantastic. Oh, banana has lumps, so has lumps.
No, this is actually perfect.
It is?
Yes, this is actually
I'm
perfect.
doing well. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So it's fine this way.
I'm definitely earning my salary to do. But we've also started preheating the oven, and we're preheating it at exactly 175 degrees centigrade. And we're hoping to leave this in the oven for how many minutes?
In a total of about 45 to 55 minutes, depending on the density of the hotness.
All right.
Yes.
So we are well on the way to producing some really tantalizingly tasty banana bread with Chef Joy from Kitchen Delight. It's Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us as we take a break. So we are well on our way to having our banana bread get into the oven. Chef Joy, I love these bread pans, by the way.
Thank you.
You know, I've seen the foil type. I've seen the locally made ones as well.
Yes.
But these are really strong aluminum. I love it. Let's talk a bit about the mix that's gone in there. I think you've added the flavorings, yes?
Yes, the flavors and the coconut flakes.
Coconut
so this
flakes?
is actually a coconut banana bread.
Hey,
Yes.
okay, we've added something else now.
And coconut milk.
Coconut shavings, flakes.
Flakes, yeah.
Coconut milk, also added,
Flavors.
and coconut flavor, as well as banana flavor and vanilla flavor.
Yes.
Okay, so it's giving it some obstacles there. I'm loving it. I'm seeing. But you also did something else. Where is that roll? Okay, this is it.
Okay.
Did you bring this here?
Yeah.
So this is what now?
This is actually called a parchment paper.
Parchment paper, okay.
Okay, so
what does parchment paper do? Do you mind if I tear some?
Of course you can.
Okay, it tears quite easily.
Yes, it's actually a paper in this greasy-like feel.
Okay.
Okay, so it actually prevents your baking end product from burning.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So it's like bridging the burning from the pan and the product itself.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I noticed that you layered it in on
After
the two edges.
glazing the pan.
But paper in the oven, won't it burn?
No, it won't burn. That's why this is actually a special type of baking sheet.
Okay, baking sheets. All right, it's not it's not expensive. Is it costly?
Not
Just
really.
checking. So if I don't have baking paper, what could I use as an alternative?
You can actually, probably get your pan, okay?
Yeah.
Then glaze it with a brush.
Okay.
Get a brush like this, okay?
All right.
Then layer it with butter or
Okay.
baking oil or whatever it is
All
that
right.
it has an oily texture.
Okay.
Then you sieve flour in
Okay.
it,
Okay.
then dust over.
Okay, all right.
Okay?
So you dust
So
over.
it does the work of baking sheet, but professionally, this is what I use. It saves
All
me
right.
energy, it saves my time, and
I get it. I get it. Now we have 2 loaves of bread ready to go in the oven, and these are going to go in the oven for how long?
I want to top it.
Oh, you want to top it with coconut
Yes.
flakes? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I'm loving this. Let's see. Top that with some coconut flakes. Please save one for me so I can chew.
There's another one at the back.
Okay. All right. She is after my own heart here. And we've been preheating the oven for about 15 minutes now.
Yes.
And that goes in. We have 30 minutes on this. Is that enough?
We can
Should we
actually
add
reduce
some
it
more?
later. No, we are going to reduce the heat later.
Going to reduce the heat. All right. So now the banana bread is in the oven. One more time. Look at the ingredients on your screen. Flour, sugar, bananas, milk, butter, vegetable oil, eggs, flavoring, and baking powder. We also added baking soda to this particular mix. We also added coconut milk in here with coconut flakes. Now, this is optional. You can find other things to add.
You can
right?
use dry fruits.
Dry fruits.
Yeah, you
okay.
can use
What?
there's a lot. You
Chocolate?
can use biscuits, Oreos.
Oh.
There's a lot.
Okay.
There's a lot you can do. Then
Is
you can
there
actually leave it plain because there are some people that don't like toppings at all.
Okay.
So you can actually bake that way and make it classic.
All right.
Okay. So there are lots of toppings you can do. There's a lot.
So I'm seeing some remaining batter here.
Yes.
And I'm having plans for it. But I have to say, when you went over the ingredients, how many servings do you have in mind? So we did 2.5 cups of butter.
Yes, 2.5
Right.
cups of flour.
Yeah.
A teaspoon each of baking powder and baking soda.
Yeah.
Then we had eggs.
Yeah,
We had
that
about
was
five eggs.
Yeah, 5 eggs.
Then we had vegetable oil. We had
Yeah.
close to
About
1 cup.
one
Close
cup.
to 1 cup.
Okay, fantastic.
Then we had bananas, roughly like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Then
So this should serve how many people now?
um,
Probably about 5, 10 people.
well, that's if you're not serving a gluten. Because one person can actually eat 1 loaf.
No, now.
Honestly.
Oh, why are you talking like this? Why? We don't have those kind of people here. We are Wake Up Nigeria. We are very classy people here, you know. But I get it. If banana bread smells and tastes as good as I have a feeling this is going to be, you're going to want to, smack people's hands away from that banana bread later on. But you need to talk to us about Kitchen Delight. What do you do at Kitchen Delight apart from baking banana bread?
Okay, well, people actually know me for banana bread. We are your surest plug when it comes to the best banana bread in Lagos. We have over 7 variants.
Wow, 7?
Of banana bread.
Okay.
We have the classic banana bread, we have the coconut banana bread, we have the raisins banana bread, we have the Oreos banana bread, we have the nutty mix. Now, the nutty mix comes in a blend of all sorts of nuts, okay?
Almonds?
You can use almond, you can use coconut, you can use peanuts, that's groundnuts.
Yeah.
You can use cashew nuts. You can just play with your nuts.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
then we have the plantain bread.
So you make this steady daily, every day?
Yes, this is actually my bestseller. This is what
wow.
people like.
Okay.
Then the classic.
Fantastic.
And I have few people who want, I have people who like the nutty mix because of how it looks after it's been baked.
Okay, all right. So I haven't heard anything about chocolates going on this banana bread. Like
Yes, we have the chocolate
chip.
bread. Now, when it comes to chocolate banana bread, we have different types of chocolate banana
okay.
bread. We have the double layer chocolate, we have the 1 layer chocolate, we have the Nutella. We have Nutella here just to spice it in. Yes.
Okay, so I've just adjusted my waistline thinking about all this banana bread because I have a feeling, I'm going to add a few pounds just having this conversation with you. All the things we can add to banana bread. It's actually interesting, and I think there's a really great market for it. But I also have been thinking about, the cost of these ingredients in the market and how much pressure it must be on bakers like yourself. How have you been able to manage?
Well, especially now, it's been very crazy. Like, it's been very crazy, especially for flour and sugar. My God, sometimes after buying, I just go to one corner and cry my eyes out. But we just have to let our customers know that we all live in Nigeria, so they all know what is happening.
It is well. But I know one thing for sure. we can't really be sure about the economy, but we can be sure that this banana bread is going to taste good. And that's all we need to know for now. We are going to take a quick break once again. There is still so much more on Wake Up Nigeria. Now, we've made banana bread, and it is still getting there. It's almost there.
Looks so good.
It looks good. Can you see that? We're doing
Almost ready.
the test.
It's almost ready.
It's almost ready?
Yes.
Almost there?
Almost.
Yes.
Okay, can you see those coconut flakes? Ooh, it looks so good. Looks so good. Now, we know we're going to be enjoying that in probably the next 5 minutes?
5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes? But by then, you would be preparing for your view. And we will be tasting it. Chef, now, Ifeoma, you'll wait for us to have a taste.
Sure, I
Please.
can't leave here without.
Okay, please do, please do. It's almost ready, almost ready. But we started Monday really nicely.
Yes, we definitely did. Our women here, I can't ask for it any other way.
I'm telling you, we're not missing nobody.
No, we're not. All right. And we'll be here again tomorrow. Hopefully, we can still keep the guys out.
7 a.m. though, everyone.
Yeah, 7 a.m. See you tomorrow. Until then,
Bye.